Hello everyone, the project I'm going to introduce today is how to use AI metaphonics methods to help young office workers who have just entered the workplace to improve their mental health problems. In this fast-paced period, many new workers face huge mental pressure in the daily of works. They have frequent emotional instability and many have poor sleep or even mild anxiety. Through the process of design thinking, I hope to explore a possible AI tool solution to really help them get psychological support and adjustment in their daily life. To better understand my target audience, I focus on young workers between the age of 22 and 28 who have only been in the workplace for 1 to 3 years. Most of them enter a hustling, unfamiliar world of work right out of campus. They face intense daily tasks, frequent overtime, and often anxious interpersonal relationships. At this stage, I mainly observed through Xiaohongshu and Zhihu and searched for keywords such as workplace anxiety, first job, and mental health, and collect a large number of users' emotional experience and meditation attempts. I also look at actual posts on Reddit. Some studies have pointed out that problems such as role uncertainty and psychological insecurity are indeed the core source of anxiety and burnout among new workers. In terms of analysis methods, I combined a variety of tools in design thinking. For example, I used a user-generated map to simulate a new employer morning community meeting, lunch, and late-night tired and sleepless day, and marking possible emotional points. On this basis, I also draw an empathy map to sort out users' feeling from four perspectives: what they say, what they think, what they see, and what they do. I show their emotional pain points and their real desires and needs. Finally, I sort out the characteristics of a typical user. Xiaolian, a 24-year-old marketing assistant who has been working for 6 months, often feels that she is not worthy of this position, and she uses short videos before going to bed to relieve anxiety. Additionally, exciting study further supporting the way I want to try mindfulness training, which does have positive effects on reducing anxiety and stress, especially in high-pressure workplace environment. On the basis of previous research, I use the who, what, when, why framework to conduct a structured review of the problems faced by users. The users are new employees aged 22 to 28 who have only been employed for 1 to 3 years. They often feel anxious and tired to have no effective way to self-regulate. These emotions mainly occur after work or when a person is alone with no one to talk to, or before and after facing high-pressure work tasks. Because if users lack support for a long period of time, not only can it affect their sleep and focus, but it can also lead to more serious emotion problems, such as burnout and even early resignation. Based on these insights, I came up with a core problem statement for this stage: how to design an AI metaphonics intervention tool that can be embedded in daily life for young people just entering the workplace, so as to effectively relieve their daily stress and enhance psychological health. During this process, I also realized that apps currently on the market often have a common problem. They are designed to be too universal and lack adaptability, which is also an important reason for many users to give up using them. In the creative phase, I try to use a combination of brainstorming and the worst idea methods to break some of the original thinking frameworks. For example, I've come up with an idea that's incredible, like AI will help you to make a fixed day appointment or give you a bad chicken soup every day. Although this idea was never adopted, they inspire me to focus on two very critical questions: how are emotional recognized and what kind of guidance language is effective? Next, I use a Scrum methods to systematically expanding on exciting ideas from several perspectives. I can use a lively mindfulness reminder cards instead of traditional voice meditations. It would be better if I could combine calendar tasks and mode analysis to generate personalized mindfulness suggestions. Since people don't have a lot of time for mindfulness at work, it would be better if I could use small chunks of time. I can reduce the meditation content from 10 minutes to 30 seconds and guide the users to get into the state quickly. If I can use this tool as a plugin for work software, I can serve the entire work team at work. I eliminated complex courses selection from other meditation apps. I can change the mode from user actively open apps to AI actively recognize emotion and launch the interactions. Ultimately, I focus on an AI-powered medieval microtext system. Its core characteristics are short, timely, personalized, and can be naturally embedded in the workplace. I mentioned that the research concept of micro-interventions in the design process. This kind of methods emphasizes the high adaptability of fragmented time, which can stimulate users' motivations for long-term persistence compared with traditional meditation course. Based on the previous research and ideas, I start with a desired prototype. My goal is to express the core functions of the AI mindfulness microtext system in the simplest and most intuitive way, and to verify whether it really conforms to the user's usage habits. I use a conversation flowchart to simulate two typical usage scenarios according to the emotion state of the new employees after work and in the fragmented time at work. The first scenarios is an after-work microtext experience. At the end of the day, users say to their voice assistants, "I'm really tired today." The system recognizes this as a negative emotion and responds, "Sounds like you had a tough day. Let's do a simple breathing exercise." At this point, the screen shows a 30-second breathing animation accompanied by gentle voice guidance. At the end of the exercise, the system says, "Thanks for taking care of your emotions, and good night." At the same time, the interaction will be recorded in a log, and the system will automatically remind the users to practice again at an appropriate time the next day according to the frequency of use. The second scenario is a simply time intervention during work. For example, when a user is feeling confused and unable to concentrate on a task at the office, they can whisper to the app, "I'm a little anxious." The system immediately recognizes this as a mind to moderate anxiety and response. "I'm here. Let's do a quick 2 minutes mindfulness exercise to help you get your focus back." Next, the system initiates a set of silence visual tasks, such as a silent breathing guide or breathing tips with the rhythm of the vibration. They are designed to be ideal for using in office environment without interruption, awkwardness, or the need of headphones. At the end of exercise, a text message pops up. "You just paused for 120 seconds for yourself." This step is important. The whole process is automatically recorded in the mode recorder at work, and the system will intelligently push intervention suggestions at similar time in the future. This scenario is designed for real workplace environments. Users do not need extra space or equipment, and users can get calm emotion repair at work in just a few minutes. What this prototype presents is a complex path. AI can actively recognize emotions and respond. This system automatically generated personalized content and track feedback, and the result in an optimized experience. It's not only a tool but also a psychological immediate companionship. Studies have also shown that generated AI can continuously optimize the experience according to user content, making response warm and more epic. In order to verify the feasibility of the AI Metaphones microtext system, I invited 3 friends who have just joined the company for 1 to 2 years to conduct simulation tests. They try to talk to the system and give feedback. User A said that the overall interaction was simple and straightforward, and he saw that one sentence to start mindfulness practice was very much in line with his fragmented time habits. In addition, he likes the interactive journal because he can see changes in his emotion state. However, users B and C mentioned that the encouragement of templating in the system. Therefore, I plan to introduce a more detailed context analysis mechanisms. For example, I combine speech emotion recognition with GPT language module to make the system response more emotional and personalized. Overall, the testing not only verified the basic availability of the system, but also inspired me to think about the next optimization direction. Their research pointed out that the motivation for continued users of Psycho AI tools often comes from a sense of being understood and being responsive to, which will also be my goal for future development. Through the whole process of the design thinking, I found that generated AI technology has brought personalized opportunities for mental health empowerment, but the key point is how to make technology and human needs naturally integrate. My design is from the perspective of understanding people, focusing on young people who are just entering the workplace and facing the high-pressure environment. I hope to create an AI Metaphones microtext system that can understand emotions and respond immediately. This proposal responds to Tim Spoon's research on the integration of these elements of design thinking, human needs, technological possibilities, and business sustainability. The test results of the system show that users have better feedback of the lively, non-instructive, and temperature AI experience, especially for people who works. They prefer using fragmented time for psychological support. They also validate that the realistic feasibility of micro-intervention design in mental health scenarios. In the future, I hope to further explore how to combine speech emotion identification and large-scale language modules to make AI tools more capable of providing emotional resonance and psychological comfort of users.